Wow. Good morning. Just say it one more time. Good morning. Thank you. Welcome to BFUU. It's great to see you here. And we're happy to welcome our speaker and friend, Nell Myhand of the Poor People's Campaign back today. And in case you didn't get the idea, our theme today is Make Them Hear You. We want to be heard. Now the choir will sing Organize, 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 led by Margaret. And you're welcome to sing along. I believe you have a song sheet in your order of service. You're welcome to stand and show enthusiasm, or sit if you must.
Okay, it's in your order of service on the white sheet. Okay. Organize, organize, organize. We gotta organize, organize, organize. Organize, organize, organize. We gotta organize, organize, organize. We want justice for our people. Living wages and equality. We want justice for our people. Living wages and equality. So we gotta organize, organize, organize. We gotta organize, organize, organize. Organize, organize, organize. We gotta organize, organize, organize. We want peace for our children, free education and a dream, right to dream. We want peace for our children, free education and a right to dream. Organize, organize, organize. We gotta organize, organize, organize. Organize, organize, organize. We gotta organize, organize, organize.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know, I'm Virginia Hollins Davidson, and I will be your worship associate today. Welcome to the Berkeley Fellowship of Unitarian Universalists. We regular attendees, guests, first-time attendees, those of you who are back to take another look at us, welcome, welcome. We're part of a free religious tradition that honors the loving heart, the open mind, and growing together within the beloved community. Please take this time to check your cell phones and make sure that they're on silence. Our fellowship stands on land that is stolen territory of the Ohlone people. We honor them today and always for the wisdom and resilience, and look forward to having more of a relationship with them. One quick note, please do not record any part of this service. BFUU records it, and the sermons are posted on the website. If you have any announcements, please give them to Jeff, who is in the rear corner, so that he will make them later. We really want to avoid having a line of people to make announcements. So please see Jeff with your announcements. All right. I think we're going to hear from Nell.
Morning, everyone. Lovely to be with you again in community. I recognize so many of your faces from here, from actions, right? So many from so many different, ways that we are together already. So I'm glad to be here again. I'm going to read the land acknowledgement, remembering that it is Dia de los Muertos, and we are on Ohlone land. Our fellowship stands on land that is today called Berkeley, California, located in the unceded territory of the Ohlone people. We honor them today and always for their wisdom and resilience. And then I have some opening words. If you didn't pick up the fundamental principles that was on the chair that you sat down in, there should be a copy on the chair next to you. And we're starting with the fundamental principles because they are an anchor for the work that we do as the California Poor People's Campaign. They guide decisions that we make about what we do and how we do it and where we do it and when we do it. They're kind of the why we do it. And so what I'd like to ask is if there's a volunteer who can read the first principle, and then we read alternating together. So one person reads the first principle, we read the second principle together. And then one person reads the third principle, we read the fourth principle together. So do I have 3 volunteers? Okay. First principle here in the green, right up front. First principle. Third principle in the back. Third principle. Fifth
We are
principle.
rooted in a moral analysis based on our deepest religious and constitutional values that demand justice for all. Moral revival is necessary to save the heart and soul of our democracy.
We are committed to lifting up and deepening the leadership of those most impacted by systemic racism, poverty, the war economy, and ecological devastation, and to building unity across lines of division.
We believe in the dismantling of unjust criminalization systems that exploit poor communities and communities of color, and the transformation of the war economy into a peace economy that values all humanity.
We believe that equal protection under the law is non-negotiable.
We believe that people should not live in or die from poverty in the richest nation ever to exist. Thank you. Blaming the poor and claiming that the United States does not have the abundance of resources to overcome poverty are false narratives used to perpetuate economic exploitation, exclusion, and deep inequality.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so we can stop there. We just wanted to give you a sense of it, and then, you have a copy to take with you so that you can look further into it. There's also a table at the back with some of our materials, so we welcome you to take a look at that. And then the next thing is the unison chalice lighting. Is that correct?
The words to that are in your order of service, if you're not someone who's a regular attendee and knows that. Okay, let's say it together. Let love be the spirit of this congregation and service its goal. This is our living covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truths in life, and to help one another. Red candle. We light our red candle to mourn Black lives taken by police violence, to proclaim that Black lives matter, and to express our commitment to Black liberation, reparations, and the end of slave capitalism. Thank you, Alex. Please join the choir in singing Lead with Love.
Okay. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Lift up your eyes. Lift up your eyes. Don't you despair. Don't you despair. Look up ahead. Look up ahead. The path is there. The path is there. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. I know you're scared. I know you're scared. And I'm scared too. And I'm scared too. But here I am. But here I am. Right next to you. Right next to you. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. And lead with love. And lead with love.
All right. Okay. It's now time for our meditation. In a moment, I will sound a chime to lead us into our time of silent meditation. Please get comfortable, whatever it takes, and follow your breath to your inner stillness. I will ring the chime a second time at the end of approximately 2 minutes. The ritual of joys and sorrows is a time for each of us to share what is in our hearts this week and to ask for community prayers and support. Each week we lay out a book, which is on the stand over to your left. Thank you, Jeff, which Jeff is now giving to me. You're welcome to write in that book about any of your joys and sorrows. I will read today's entries. I'm happy we are sharing our space with indivisible nonviolence training this afternoon. Jillian. Loving thoughts and action to all worried about feeding their families today. It's great to see Nell Myhand again. Welcome to Ms. Nell Myhand and the Poor People's Campaign. We see you.
And Virginia, we have 3 from our friends on Zoom.
Okay.
Jinky and Mike say, granddaughter Carolina came through her recent surgery. And Mike, that old man, I added that, that's my own phrase. Mike survived his 85th birthday last Thursday.
Woo.
And,
Woo.
and Ben Birch says, best sign carried out a No Kings demo. You try to fit it all on a sign. It's hard to fit it all on one sign.
Yay. Thank you all. All right, now we move on to the time we say aloud in our presence here, in the presence of one another, the names of people or concerns that you have, and want to share carrying those with all of us. So I invite you to speak those names or those concerns into our atmosphere here.
Zenobia. The homeless.
Thank you. Thank you. Those who are hurting. Thank you. We each hold those in our hearts and lift those people up and those concerns. We now move on to the silent part of our morning ritual. We invite each and every one to participate. It's a healing ritual with water and stones for anything that is in our hearts that we wish to bring into community, but it's perhaps too sensitive to speak aloud. Our symbolic action is to come down the center aisle, choose a stone or stones that you wish to represent that concern, and immerse it in the water, which represents our community. I invite you to do so. for all that we have shared and all that we will share in our ongoing lives together. May we be grateful. And thank you, Andy, for that beautiful playing. Today's meditation song comes from the Buddhist tradition and is found in our order of service. We have the good fortune of having Elizabeth sharing with her lovely voice this morning. Thank you, Elizabeth. May I be well, may I know joy, may I be free, may you be saved, may you be well, may you know joy, may you be free, may they be saved, may they be well, may they know joy, may they be free, may all be saved, may all be well, may all know joy, may all be free. Thank you, Elizabeth, and each one of you. Please join the choir in singing New Unsettling Force, led by Melissa. The words are in your order of service. And are they on the screen as well? Okay.
Hello? Okay. You're not even going to hear me. Okay, I'm just going to teach it to you. It's really simple, and I'm tweaking it a little bit because it's easier for me, and it'll probably be easier for you. So I'll just talk it first. Okay. We are a new unsettling force, and we are powerful, and we are here. A new unsettling force, and we are powerful, and we are here. A new unsettling force, and we are powerful, and we are here. A new unsettling force, and we are powerful, and we are here. A new unsettling force, and we are powerful, and we are here. A new unsettling force, and we are powerful, and we are here. A new unsettling force, and we are powerful, and we are here.
We are here. Wow. We are very pleased to have with us today the one and only Nell Myhand. Nell is an Oakland-based organizer who, fortunately for us, has been here a number of times, but it's been a while. So welcome back, Nell. We're looking forward to hearing you. She's a member of the Bay Area Poor People's Campaign Coordinating Committee and serves as co-chair. California PPC works locally and statewide to amplify the voices of low/no wealth people and our demands for resources to meet our basic needs for housing, education, health care, and a livable climate. She also organizes with women of color in the Global Women's Strike, an international organization calling on all governments to recognize unwaged caregiving as work. Can you imagine that? Yeah. And deserving a wage and pay them. She also serves on the advisory board of the Wood Street Commons. Please give a warm welcome to Nell to BFUU as she comes to do a reading and give her homily.
Thank you so much. The reading is from Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Massey lecture that he gave in December of 1967 on nonviolence and social change. He said, "The dispossessed of this nation, the poor, both white and Negro, live in a cruelly unjust society. They must organize a revolution against the injustice, not against the lives of the persons who are their fellow citizens, but against the structures through which the society is refusing to take means which have been called for and which are at hand to lift the load of poverty." The only real revolutionary, people say, is a man who has nothing to lose. There are millions of poor people in this country who have very little or even nothing to lose. If they can be helped to take action together, they will do so with a freedom and a power that will be a new, unsettling force in our complacent national life. So I'm here to talk about our Make Them Hear Us campaign. So you heard the song in the beginning, and then you hear the new unsettling force, and so hopefully this will be a coherent message for you all. And the Make Them Hear Us, our focus right now is on the senators of our great state of California. And so coming to BFUU to talk about anything, frankly, is a joy and an honor. I have so many memories of being in the streets around Haiti Action, in the streets around Palestine Solidarity, doing Get Out the Vote work, having a celebration for our beloved Virginia here, right? And so our lives are part of a fabric. And I'm really grateful for that. And I especially want to acknowledge that these words, building character, enriching spirits, promoting community, and serving humankind through spiritual growth and social action, that you live those words. You have a living legacy, right there. And so I start from a place of gratitude because that's how we want to be in community. Is, with setting those kinds of intentions and then following through. So we're just grateful for all of the ways that you show up right here in Berkeley and in the Bay Area. It's needed now more than ever, so we can be about that. We want you to know that in July, the Congress passed a federal budget which was the largest single transfer of wealth from poor Americans to the wealthy since the days of slavery, without any congressional hearings for directly impacted people. It includes steep cuts to health care and nutrition assistance, a dramatic increase in the budget for ICE, and several other harmful features. And then they shut down the government. Right? Right. And which, they are using as cover to dismantle SNAP, which will plunge 5 million, get your dancing shoes, okay? We're gonna be dancing in the streets, right? Because 5 million people in California alone are impacted by that, 42 million across the country. And so those harms cannot go unaddressed. That's why we organize, is to say that we are full human beings, 100%, 5/5 all the time, and that we need and deserve to be able to meet our own basic needs. So our Make Them Hear Us campaign is an organizing drive to bring our stories of the great harms being done by the brutal budget and the government shutdown to our senators. The shock and awe of the current administration under the tutelage of Project 2025 authors is wreaking havoc in every aspect of life. In unprecedented numbers and with exceptional vigor, we, the people, are rising up and pushing back. We're defending ourselves and our neighbors as we build what is to become the next version of what is. Creating and sustaining locally based survival projects together increases the possibility that we can get through it. And so our campaign, our fall campaign, has a component that's about hearing from each other, listening, making us, hear each other, and the stories about what it means, these numbers, right? Well, these numbers represent real people and real people's lives. So we did a listening session, and we've been sharing our stories and working on projects of survival, because there is abundance. And when we agree that we will not leave anyone behind, then we can create what we need to be able to take care of ourselves and each other and reorganize our political structure so that it actually responds to us and does the job that we expect it to do. We still have a Constitution. We still protect and defend it and expect those guarantees to be extended to everyone. The Constitution does not say citizens. It says every person. So we're increasing our capacity, organizing on the local level to meet unmet needs in this time of crisis and build power. These projects of survival connect community to community. They're grounded in meeting material needs and politicized to take action together. I have a quote from Crystal Sanchez, who is the president of the National Homeless Union in Sacramento. Here's the truth. Unhoused people already know how to survive when things get tough. We've been living in fight or flight, making impossible choices and finding ways to keep going against all odds. When the basics disappear, will you know how to survive? Think about it before SNAP is gone for good. So I want to pose a question. Are you part of a community garden distributing food? A free store? A healing, baking, childcare collective, all in one or individually? Do you have a food pantry that you're connected to? Bike repair? Do you distribute diapers? Provide housing support? Participating in immigrant defense? We're building networks and structures to meet our basic needs for food, housing, and clothing. And we're having discussions about how, with so many of us who are dispossessed and with so much lack in the midst of great abundance, we are building power. The California Poor People's Campaign is a partner with Wood Street Commons. They're a group of individuals who found themselves homeless over a decade ago and began building a sanctuary community in West Oakland. As the number of people unable to afford skyrocketing rent increased, that community grew to 250 people. So they began to assert their political power, demanding upgrades. We need garbage pickup. Anybody else here need garbage pickup? We all do, right? We need hygiene, hand washing stations, and porta potties, right? Imagine our lives inside houses without those things, right? We all need those things. And so we have been in support of them as they have continued. The city eventually evicted them and destroyed really what was an amazing community, and dispersed them in various places. A few people got housed, some people ended up in cabins, and others just ended up in tents on the street again. But they have continued to do basic needs outreach. Right now, they're out at an encampment somewhere, bringing hot food, bringing groceries, hygiene supplies, harm reduction, clothing, right? Those basic needs, and community, because we know that that's part of how we make it, is when we connect with other human beings to share song and stories and jokes and news and, just the things that human beings like to share with each other. So we want to ask that BFUU join us in taking action in making the U.S. senators hear us. We need them to know that the current escalation current escalation of the war on the poor is impacting us, and that we want them to use every tool in their tool belt, right, to address the needs and concerns of those who are most impacted by systemic poverty, because we know that when we lift from the bottom, everybody rises. So I brought some postcards, and after the service, maybe you can fill one out and let them know what you think. Use the sword, the sword of your pen, as the song said, to just help them know that we're here and we are expecting to be respected as constituents, and for them to hear us and address our needs and concerns. And so the last thing I want to say is another word of gratitude, because what I find is the more grateful I am, the better I do. Yeah. And so I'm grateful for the shared plate offering that you all took up for us, because, we need money. And we don't do active fundraising as the Poor People's Campaign unless we have a specific trip that we're taking to DC to lobby or to do local actions. But that kind of passive fundraising that we do, the people sending us, $25, or we have some regular donors, so that makes it possible for us to keep going without taking resources from other needs in the community. So we appreciate all of what you do to support us, all the many ways you support us, including the Share Plate donation. So thank you again for your time and your attention. And I'm going to teach you one of our iconic things that we do to move things, which is to say, it's a call and response. So the call is forward together, because we're setting an intention. And then the response is not one step back. Okay? So I'm going to say, forward together. Not one step back. Forward together. Not one step back. Forward together. Not one step back. All righty then. All right. Thanks so much for your time and attention.
Thank you, Nell. Thank you. All right. I have in my own thought the musical version of that. Forward together. How did that go?
Forward together, and not one step back, no, not one step back. Forward together, not one step back, no, not one step back. We're building our union, we're taking our time, we're gonna make this thing happen together. We'll be fine. Forward together.
Not one step back.
No,
not one step back. Forward together. Not one step back.
No,
not one step back. Not one step back. Not one step back. All right. Thank you, Nell. All right, thank you so much. Now is the time when we share our responsibility for the home that we're building here. Our shared plate partner for November is the Berkeley Food Pantry. The Berkeley Food Pantry is a nonprofit organization providing emergency groceries to Berkeley and Albany residents in need. Through the combined efforts of 3 paid part-time staff, over 100 dedicated volunteers, the Alameda County Community Food Bank, community members, local businesses, and the USDA Emergency Food Assistance Program, we provide emergency groceries for 3 days or 9 meals to over 2,000 Berkeley and Albany residents monthly. We are proud that we provide over 70,000 pounds of nutritious food each month to Berkeley and Albany households in crisis. For each $1 donated, we're able to purchase $7 worth of food. Sounds like that's a good use and increase of our giving. The offertory will be an original song by Tom Rudderow. Feel free to sing along. The words are on the screen, and I think they're also in your program. Give generously.
So I came out to California in '98 to attend a spiritual program, and I remember being overwhelmed by the number of homeless people here. And I do remember, to my shame, I was walking to class one day and I was actually tacking down the street to class to avoid people that were asking me for money. And when it finally dawned on me what I was doing, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I walked up to the first person that I met and I said, hey man, how you doing? And he said, I'm blessed. And it just kind of blew me away. That word is stuck with me. It's a song, it's a word in this song. It's actually a song that I wrote called Blessed, which came out of my work with, I was working with an agency that was a support agency helping homeless people get back to work. And we did a workshop in the beginning and invited people to share their story. How's it been being homeless? And then we asked, what did you get out of it? And that became this song, Blessed, because it was all these wonderful comments about what they learned on the streets. That we heard some of that today. And but this song uses the word blessed. This is called We Remember You. And this was written, I was asked to write this back in 2002, write the chorus as a reading of the names of people that died living on the streets during the previous year. And so we would sing the chorus and then read 5 names, sing the chorus, and unfortunately went on for a really long time. But please join me in the chorus. I wrote some verses to go with that. Here you go. We remember you, have not forgotten you. We'll remember you, be with us now. We remember you, have not forgotten you. We'll remember you, be with us now. Find the time to be kind to the one who has seen more hurt than we'll know. Don't be blind to the signs of the time, and we'll find that kindness has grown. We remember you, have not forgotten you. We'll remember you, be with us now. Be with us in your death, so we wake up to life. Help us to see the blessed God gave us to love. We remember you, have not forgotten you. We'll remember you, be with us now. We walk away back to our home. They don't exist, they're all alone. We lock away our hearts unknown divine we fail to see. We remember you, have not forgotten you. We'll remember you, be with us now. I was naked, you clothed me, hungry, you gave me to eat, homeless, your love did enfold me when you cared for each of these. We remember you, have not forgotten you. We'll remember you, be with us now. We remember you, have not forgotten you. We'll remember you, be with us now. We remember you, have not forgotten you. We'll remember you, be with us now.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for writing that, feeling it, and sharing it with us. Yeah. Let us bless and give thanks for our offering. The words are in your program. To the work of this fellowship, which is creating beloved community within and beyond these walls, we dedicate ourselves, and these are offerings. Please join the choir in singing, "Make Them Hear You." The words are in your order of service and on the screen.
You have to adjust the mic. Far and wide, make them hear you, make them hear you. How justice was our battle and how justice was denied. Make them hear you, make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles that are more than black or white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you, make them hear you. Go out and tell our story.
Thank you, choir. Thank you, congregation. Thank you, Nell, for bringing us that song today. I think you've kind of etched it on our hearts. We'll be singing that as we walk around the community in our homes this week. That's all right. We gratefully acknowledge all who work together on this service. Jeff has announcements. Margaret has the announcement.
In 3 weeks, November 22nd, a Saturday night, Emma's Revolution will be coming. And if you don't know who they are, you should come and find out. They're really, really good. They wrote Swimming to the Other Side, Never Turning Back, which is, you know, they're really good songwriters, singers, and it's a benefit we asked them to do for Middle East Children Alliance. So it'll be Saturday night, so we'll be saying more about it in the future. Okay, bye.
Yeah. They really are a fabulous group, and grateful to have them coming to us. All right. We gratefully acknowledge all those who work together on this service. Thanks to all of you here and in the Zoom room who are sharing our service today. It's great to see you.
The people on Zoom today were Ben Birch, Jean Lieber, Jinky and Mike Gardner, and Marge Tundgren.
Okay. We're waving at that camera back there for those of you who wonder what we're doing. We're told they can see us, so we're so glad to have each of you with us in the Zoom room, as well as each of you here in Fellowship Hall today. Please check your order of service and or email newsletter for the announcements. If you're not yet on our mailing list, go to bfuu.org to sign up or contact Jeff after the service. Let me see, do we have any new people with us today? Is there anyone who hasn't been with us who'd like to introduce yourselves? Not a requirement. We're happy to have you. I see somebody wants to speak.
I'll just say real briefly, yeah, I'm Angela, and I stop by from time to time. And Rob, he's back out of the way. My partner Rob is in town from Palm Springs, and so we usually spend time up here, and we like to stop by. So good to see everybody. Thanks.
Anybody else? Chris. Hold on, for the mic is coming.
Hi, good morning. I'll get the right side up. Chris, again, and Maximus, myself, and my guide dog. We were here about 6 weeks ago or so, but really enjoyed the service today. Just wanted to come back and explore some more. So thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thank you for coming back, Chris. And thank you for each one of you coming back. I see some others who have not been here often but are back today. Great to have you. All right. All right. So we'll have more time to connect with each other after the service and in the days to come. Specifically, the days to come might well be next Sunday, November 9th, Blessing the World with Reverend Bonnie DeLotte, who writes, "Blessing is the art of harvesting the wisdom of the invisible world." These words were written by Irish teacher and poet John O'Donohue, whose blessings are loved by people all over the world. Today we will hear some of, which is next Sunday, Reverend Bonnie's favorite John O'Donohue's blessings, explore his life-affirming philosophy, and consider how the act of blessing can change our lives. All right, so we're going to extinguish the chalice, and we ask you to read our words with which we do that. They are in your program. We extinguish the flame of this chalice, but not the warmth of love, the light of truth, or the energy of service. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again. Thank you, Alex. Thank you all for joining us today. After the service, you're welcome to stay and enjoy community, help build community. We'll be having a light lunch. Now for our final circle. Please form a circle around the room. Make it small enough so we can all join hands. Help those who need a little help.
Testing. Testing. So I have words from one of our house neighbors, Alice Walker. There is always a moment in any kind of struggle when one feels in full bloom, vivid, alive. To be such a person or to witness anyone at this moment of transcendent presence is to know that what is human is linked by a daring compassion to what is divine. During my years of being close to people engaged in changing the world, I've seen fear turn into courage, sorrow into joy, funerals into celebrations. Because whatever the consequences, people standing side by side have expressed who they really are, and that ultimately they believe in the love of the world and each other enough to be that. And that's from her writing, Anything We Love Can Be Saved, a Writer's Activism.